Hi everyone, and welcome back to Sunday Night Live. It's been a little while. Tiger, hello. Big Easy, hello. Riggs, Godfrey, good to see ya. Starting strong. I hope everyone's doing all right. What have we got in store tonight? Well, I finished the live arena season a little bit earlier, because I didn't want it to take up the whole of tonight's stream. So at some point, we're going to pull this for the inevitable disappointment. And then we've just got other general bits and bobs to get on top of. The 5F02. Welcome, buddy. Damn straight second. We are back. We're so back. We are so back. So yeah, we've got some inevitable disappointment teed up with this, which we'll save for a little bit later. I don't think I'm ready to have my heart broken just yet, but it is inevitable. So yeah, probably going to focus. I want to finish Cursed City. We've got Grim Forest to do. I don't know how far away we are with this. 94, so we could finish Cursed City tonight. See if we get... No, we won't get any goodies, but that's all right. Next rotation. We've done all the misery stages, so we're good. Ah, see, that's what I'm worried about. It's either going to be a wand or it's going to be Siroth. I don't know, man, but it's never that good, is it? It's just not meant to be. Like another Death Dealer, that would be wicked. I don't want a harp. I don't want one of these Axe Serpentis things. I'm still in the market for a Volcardiac Heart. That would make me very, very happy. Another hilt wouldn't hurt, but yeah, it's going to be a Siroth, isn't it? It's either going to be Siroth or harp or axe. Either way, we can have a little cry together. That's what it's all about. All right, Mohammed, mate. Yeah, I'm glad to be back too. This is the first night in a little while as well that it's not like 40 degrees in my room. So I have got windows open. If I scream like a little girl, it's because I'm getting attacked by insects, which is also fine. It's just kind of what we do. So yeah, I hope everyone has actually now finished the fusion or is coming close to finishing the fusion. I'm hoping my video on it will be out tomorrow. I did playtest her earlier, and I don't know whether it was maybe just my build, but I was a little bit disappointed in the bomb damage, if I'm honest. Like, it just wasn't quite what I expected it to be, and I did find something kind of interesting about her. Maybe someone in chat will be able to enlighten me. I put her in a team with a buff spread champion. And when that champion spread her bombs, when the spread bombs went off, they were going off for about 1/4 of what her main bombs were going off at. So maybe that's normal. I've just never tested it before. But it seemed a little bit disappointing. Like, I'm not quite sure if that's just normal. But yeah, it was a little bit sad. Yeah, maybe one day again. SKB, greetings, buddy. Yeah, if I've got any keys... yeah, I've still got 6 keys for this, so we can... We'll just do it on, like, one of the higher stages, and hopefully you guys can see what I mean. Yeah, it was a good fusion for anyone after Newt. Yeah, good plan. Very good plan. So look, if we provoke these guys, and this is what I was testing on my video earlier, so spoilers for tomorrow. But let's say we bomb everyone, and we get loads of bombs out. We even get some extras because of the relic. And then we try and spread the bombs. If you look, they're going off for 41k a pop. Each time a bomb goes off, 41k, 41k, all is good. In fact, yeah, we do still have one bomb. So if we spread that last bomb, now everyone's got a bomb again. But when the next bombs go off, look at how little damage they do. This, maybe it's normal, but I don't get it. So let's just hit something until bombs go off. There you go, 11k, 11k, 10k, 10k. I don't get why spread bombs do 1/4 of the damage that directly placed bombs do. So if anyone knows, I'm all ears, because it confused the living shit out of me. Sunshine, hello. Riggs, I get that. If you're looking to improve Hydra, then yeah, Crocad and Packmaster's a really good shout. Like a really good shout. The Doggo duo in Chimera, I'm not sure. I know that there's a few teams that just use the dog in Chimera. Yeah, like you said, there are better teams, but they will work. All right, Sunny. So yeah, I don't know what sort of fuckery is going on with the bombs and spread bombs. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that Vizier is attack-based and Hagabat is HP-based bombs. I don't know, but I found that a little bit disappointing, if I'm perfectly honest. That seemed like a shame. But we do have one quest to do, and it's going to be stage 7. Because yeah, we'll just burn all the keys. I've got to get a Faction Wars boss down, and then we get all quests complete. Yeah, what he said, it is such a mad duo. Once it starts working, it's crazy. Crackhead and Shayak, banging duo. Alright, let's get some damage so we don't die. Dying is boring. Restarting is boring. SKB, I can't wait. I'm literally sitting here going, ugh, I can't just wait. Yeah, Crackmaster, sorry, Crackmaster and Crackhead. I forgot. These things are very important, you see. Alright, let's just hope for some... Which one's the stun? We'll reduce the turn meter, hopefully. Yep, that's good. Riggs, just my room. It's not anything close to 40 degrees outside, but it's now... Well, it's 37 in my room, so the temperature's dropping. Yeah, super slow Crackmaster and Crackhead is a very good combination. Alright, let's extend, take the hits. This is just going to be an absolute fear fest. I freaking hate Ogryn tribes. This boss can do one. Oh man, AC, that's the... Oh man, we died. AC is like what I pray for every night. This is not going well. Ah, thank you, Scrub. I will change that in a minute. I just need to take it off of full screen. I will do that in a sec. So it's been so long since I've streamed, I've forgotten how to do it. It looks like we are going to die, which is super disappointing, but if Uugo lives, we might just make it through. Bring that full team revive. That was a fail because we've got unkillable, so now we actually deserve to die. That was a big fail on my part. Yeah, nearly got the revive and then I completely messed it up. That was my mistake. But what can you do? That'll do. At least we get the quest done. I will take it off of full screen so you guys can actually see what's going on. There we go. That should mean that you can see the whole screen now. Let me know if there's any issues. Yeah, Riggs, it's just something we've never had to do. I mean, we get sunshine for like 8 days a year. So we complain all year that it's cold, and then the sun comes out and we all lose our shit because we don't have aircon. But I think lessons have been learned. It's been so hot this year compared to other years that I think it is just aircon moving forward. But I have been ringing air conditioning companies now every day, all day for the last 2 weeks. And they're so booked in, they're basically saying call back in a couple of months. So by the time we can get air conditioning, it'll be fucking winter. Yeah. Calm down. Calm. I'm just sick of it. Yeah. Can he? Can Xeno revive? Tell me I'm only just finding this out right now. No, do you mean Xeno? Yeah, you can't even get a fan. They're all completely sold out everywhere. But yeah, winter is the time. Am I a drummer? I'm not a drummer. I just play the drums. That's kind of how I say it. It's a hobby. I'm not a proper drummer. It's just my little getaway from everything else. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing any revive on Xeno. Oh, right there. Yeah, it's on Infest. Good shout. Good shout. Infest is such a crazy skill, mainly because it can be spread. Like, the fact that it can be spread is just crazy, crazy, crazy. And he pairs so well with Vizier. Like, really, really good pairing. Yeah, Riggs. For real, one thing I've noticed on, just because you search for something and then YouTube just gives you that thing forever, every time I go on YouTube, there's a new page of shorts about plumbers that are just installing air conditioning in the UK, and they are getting like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views. So they're not just cashing in on it for their profession, but they're also cashing in on the online side of it as well. And fair play to them. See if we can get a few more classic points. So yeah, it's been, even though I haven't been around much, there's been quite a lot going on in Raid, and I realized something today when I was recording my video. Because there's not going to be a Titan event or a Hero's Path, for the Hagaba Soul, because the Hagaba Soul is part of the Champion Chase tournament, I wonder what raid are going to do instead. I imagine it's going to be major levels of bait. Like major levels of bait. Was it? It was tournament, wasn't it? So something's probably going to stand in its place. So if anyone is kind of struggling for resources after the fusion, this is probably the only chance you're ever going to get to save before the next fusion starts. See, I went up, I managed to get the book. And a little part of me is tempted to just rip some sacreds, he says, after saying about saving. But we're not getting the win. Like, there's no way we're getting the win because this guy keeps pushing higher. Nah, sod the mats. I'll probably just get a crap relic anyway. But yeah, I would bet that something is going to be there instead of the hero's path. Like, it's inevitable. So hold on to your FOMO, guys, because you know what they're like. We've done Grim Forest, we've done Cursed City. I'm not doing Chimera Trials tonight. I just don't have it in me. Let's just do one of those. I'm sure this is the cap. Never seen it go higher. The only other thing to do... Chat, please remind me because I will forget and I'll regret it massively tomorrow. I've tanked this week so that we can farm loads of arena, tag team arena. But I must remember to put a team back in tomorrow. Yeah, Mohammed, I did that earlier. I ripped a lot of gems to get Hagaba's Masteries done. Which is... I don't know. Probably wasn't the best use of my resources. But it was for the video and all that. And I put however many books she takes, 10 books. But I'm chronically trying to save on my account now because the 24-hour stream, even though it's 3 months away, 3 months is not a lot of time to save in Raid. Yeah, I probably wouldn't, if I only had 7 books, I probably wouldn't put them in Hagaba. She does need books to be good because you want that 100% land rate, but there might be other champions that would benefit you more at the moment. Yeah, good plan. Yeah, Wixwell would be a better use of your books. In 3 months' time, so I think it's going to be on the 20th of October. I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream during Clan v Clan where I try and get that thing for 5 million points. But I'm going to try and do it all in 24 hours. And it's going to be misery, like absolute misery. And probably... I don't know, the end of every bit of resource that I've ever saved, ever. But it'll be fun. Not a fundraiser. No, just for my own detriment, really. But if anyone wants to fund me to do it, that'll be fucking awesome. Yeah, 5 million. The furthest I've ever got is, I think, 1 million or around about that. I don't know if it says it in my thing. CV, so I've only ever got 772,000. So yeah, 5 million's going to be rough. Who would I book between Nama and Talena? I guess it would depend where you are in the game. If you're still struggling to get Clan Boss 1 key, maybe Nama's the better play. For a really, really amazing PvP champ, Talena. I think mine is not fully booked. I want to say, yeah, she's not fully booked yet. If you've only been playing 2 weeks, I don't know. There's probably an argument to like wait a few more weeks and see if you get anything else that's a bit more worthy of your books. One thing in Raid is kind of don't blow your load, because the second you do, something else will come along that you wish you had your resources for. So you could always hold on to them for now. But early game, probably Nama, yeah. Scrubbalicious. Yeah, there is always the thing that they're going to add fusions in. But was Mavara a fragment fusion or a classic? I can't remember. Yeah, whilst Telena's good, I'd say she's a little bit more like later in the game specialist. Mavara was classic, good. That means they'll throw her in. Mavara's awesome. Absolutely kick-ass champion. Just don't have the PvP gear for her. Yeah, the end of the credit card. 100%. Like, literally 1000%. Nah, Kenneth, I think you're right. You could always save the books or put them in Nama for now, but legendary books, they're not very common at all. You don't get many of those. Let's see if we can push stage 17 of this. Yeah. Yeah, what man's greatest friend said is absolutely right. Like 100%. Okay, let's take the first hit and get our cooldowns back. Got no speed in Dark Elves. Ouch. Let's go for debuff spread so we can watch how disappointing the bombs are when they're spread. Detonate. Yeah, 10k on a spread, but 40k, I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems kind of shitty to me. Somic, I don't know, man. I'm not overly pro Wixwell Titus. I think they're very cool, and I think Wixwell is way better than Titus, but I find them a little bit one-dimensional. If they help you get one key clan boss, then they're awesome and you can't fault them, but I don't know. I think Newt is better, personally. But again, it depends where you are in the game. Mohammed, I probably would, but I'm lazy. I'm like super lazy. If you've got 4, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mohammed, I'd do it, personally. We are going to get stuck here because of the unkillable. And I don't want to use... we're kind of in one of those really annoying loops. Because if I strip the buffs off, then we've got no more bombs. F. Wait, hold on. I've got to think of something else to call you. I'm just going to call you Theo. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a fun video to make. Let's just strip the buffs and accept the loss. So we've got no bombs going into wave 2, which is shit, to be honest. But we do have provoke. I will have another video coming out. I've recorded it, I just haven't edited it yet, which is kind of in the theme of gear cleansing. Yeah, he's really annoying, isn't he? The stun is just so unnecessary. Samson, the pain in the ass. We still got to go for Uugo. He's the only problem on that team. And he's stolen the buffs. Awesome. Yeah, love to see it. And he's cleansed. Oh, I fucking hate that guy too. Yeah, I think he could be a champion that's up for a buff. However, swings and roundabouts. If they buff him, then he'll be 10 times more annoying in Faction Wars. That's always the downside. Oh, we need a heal. Fuck. Come on. Much better. Let's spread those bombs. Because it's the only thing we've got right now. Apart from just dying. Please, just someone die. Good. Yeah, King Alkabar's a bit of a beast now. Okay, now just Samson. That's fine. Good. God, Faction Wars is freaking AIDS. Like, does anyone actually like Faction Wars hard? Like, I thought I was a masochist, but it's just horrible. Stop taking turns! Absolute shithouse. Yeah, I get that. Actually, I would agree with that. In theory, it's pretty cool. But in practice, oh, it fucking sucks. I'm totally digging Hagiba, though, if I'm perfectly honest. The bombs disappointed me a little bit, but the control is, like, pretty stellar. Good. Oh, fuck these waves. Auto clear would be amazing. Like quick battle Faction Wars. Oh, that would make me very, very unhealthily happy. Yeah, second, what are the points? Like, what's the leader in your group? Because mine, there's no chance. So, Somic. Oh, brutal Faction War. I hadn't even thought of that. Then there's Nightmare. Somic. Guaranteed event for Varkos, I think, is coming. And I do wonder, with what I said about there being nothing for... Because there's no hero's path for the soul for Hagiba, maybe there'll be a Varkos thing in its place. Because I pulled a shitload of sacred shards. I pulled like 16 or something. I didn't get anything. Yeah, that's true. Second, you've got the mythical. In fact, don't you have like all of the summons? Yeah, scrub. That actually makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it sounds like mine, Mohammed. It's about 14k. Yep. The quest line. I was thinking that as well. The fact that he's the quest line. So what's he... Oh, when it loads. Come on, man. Yeah, 14k. I'm not getting anywhere near that. Ah, Norog's decent. Wait. Actually, no, I've got Norog mixed up. Is Norog Skinwalkers? Yes. I've got him mixed up. I thought you meant Nogdar. Norog is a champion that needs a buff. Like, the damage reduction is really, really cool. Kenyatta, welcome. But yeah, second, I would be considering it. I mean, you could even set an alarm tomorrow, or like just be online half an hour before the thing ends, because I would really like a 5-star soul for Hagiba. Like, I really would like the 5-star soul for her. I actually went feral on my build just because I had the gear. She's not very powerful, but it kind of does the job. Yeah, you could definitely do a bit of last-minute sniping. But yeah, 112k HP on Hagiba, and that meant her bombs were going off for about 40k. So God knows what you'd need to do to get them to like 50k. Maybe like 125k HP. It's pretty demanding. It's actually a very demanding build. But at the same time, it's also easy because it's just speed, HP, accuracy. Ah, that's good to know. So you got 50k, 137k HP. Yes, I put the Spore Relic on her. That was the only one I could really think of. Polara is good. She's very gear hungry. I kind of wish I had her, but I don't wish I had her enough to go through the misery of 3-starring everything in Faction Wars. Like, that's just pure pain. Oh, I guess we could do like a little bit of relic crafting. I'm looking at you, Live Arena. I'm not quite sure I'm ready for the misery. Yeah, no soul for mythicals really stings. Like, really stings. Well, yeah, that's kind of the conclusion I came to, because the first build I put her in... Oh, fuck, man. The first build I put her in, I think, was Bolster. And Bolster was good. Slightly more HP, but definitely lacking in accuracy. I tried her in Faction Wars and I kept getting resisted. I don't know if I kept the preset. Let's have a look. Nah, I didn't keep it. Take care, SKB, buddy. See you very soon. Yeah, James Kane, I can't argue with that, buddy. There is nothing that could be said against what that, yeah. Live arena matchmaking is misery. Oh, is it time? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait simply because if we play our cards right, tonight I could get the other mythical from Grim Forest. So maybe we'll do 2 at the same time so that we can get absolutely fucked in the ear twice in a row. Maybe that. I think we'll stick to that. Sorry for the tease. But second, I will be calling upon you in a minute. In fact, second, can you put the map in the chat, or did you pin it? Oh no, I found it. Don't worry, buddy. I found it. Just got to work out where to actually go. Yeah, hold on. I can put it on screen. Let me zoom out so you can actually see it. There you go. So I need to go over there for the crown. Sorry, I was a little bit small. It's whether I can get there with 30 of the daily energy things. I think I came down to around about here, so we can push up. I might not have left myself with enough distorted energy stuff. So there's a crown. I feel like I'm being blind and not seeing another crown over this side. Maybe I've already got 2. Let's put that back and have a look. Yeah, it's on hard mode. Yeah, it is a lot to look at. It's a little bit of a head bake. So I think the vampire boss chick is there. I've only got 1 of the crowns so far, so I will need to find the other one. And take this boss down as well, because he's really annoying. So we've got work to do. I wonder if I might not quite have enough tokens to do it. We'll have to see. I don't think 30 energy is going to get me quite there. But we'll play it smart when it happens. I'm just kind of mapping it out now. We've got that one is, if we call that 1, sorry guys, I don't have 3 screens, so I'm having to do it like this. 1, 2. No, we got to go up here. So it'll be 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. We'll work it out when it's time. We'll work it out. Put that there. But if we don't get there, then at least we've got the mythical, well, not mythical, to pull from there. Yeah, I get that too. It's quite a cool little chest, providing something good drops. I mean, I'd really like a better soul for the mythical. So I've just left her down there with Corrosa. Probably never to be used. But we have got 3-star, so if we could jump to like 5-star, that could make a big difference. That would be very nice. Right, let's just keep burning through these. Yeah. Yeah, I actually think that's probably where I would end up using her the most. Kind of makes the most sense. Let's do Hecaton's a problem. Buffs, no buffs. Let's do that. To be fair, lizard men are pretty thin on damage dealers for faction wars, so maybe she will come in useful there. But it's books as well, isn't it? And I'm kind of in my head saving the very few mythical books I've got, because I feel like soon we're going to get something good from a Remnant Shard. Which we could probably do tonight as well. That's the problem, isn't it? It's like, is that where you would put your books? Because I am low on books now. 15 legendary, 2 mythical. It's not enough. Yeah, I don't think she's a viable book candidate. If I had 100 of them, sure. But Raid's been pretty full on recently. Like, I haven't leveled up Folan properly. I haven't done books or masteries for him. We've got Valorin, who I haven't really touched. I've been doing masteries, but that's it. I did pull this champion. This is probably like the most excited I've been for a rare since I pulled Cold Heart. I like this guy. I think he is a super cool rare. And I might have to do a little video on him. But it's just so many resources all the time. Oh, and I also fucked up the fusion so hard. Like, I spent 10 minutes with my head on my desk just swearing. Because I thought I would go for the extra epic. So I farmed an extra few of these. Fused the fucking fusion, and of course once you've fused him you can't then fuse another copy of the epic, so that was a massive waste of time, massive waste of resources. Yeah, that really pissed me off. Because I know I did it to myself. It was just me being dumb. Jumping the gun. Already done Faction Guardians with the rares. I think. Yeah. Already done them. But yeah, that was so dumb from me. And I don't think that's the first time I've done that either. I'm sure I did it with another fusion. So I can't even say you live and you learn, because apparently I don't learn. So yeah, that was my absolute idiocracy of the week. Yeah, same. I'm looking forward to Faction Wars Argonauts. Yeah, exactly, James Kane. That's what it's meant to be, right? Oh, I was so annoyed at myself. Can relate. Yeah. Okay, well, at least it's not just me. It was just really stupid. Oh, Mariska, it's time to die. Come on, girl. Kenny, I imagine they'll do what they did with Sylvan Watchers, so nothing will actually change. They just... Oh, hello. They just extended the rewards out for Lydia. And chucked a few little... Like a couple of other little goodies along the way. I doubt they'll give us much. Yes, so with Marius, I have gone for these, which basically means sometimes he can do his A2 like a few times in a row. Sadly, not Dread Bomb. Actually reminds me, obviously the Marius relic is going to be the Stormcaller. I've gone right past it, haven't I? Oh, it's right there. Of course I have. Okay, it has got triangle slots, so we can do the same with that. Because that I would struggle to switch if it didn't have 2 triangle slots. Just because it's so good for clearing PvE content quickly. You'll get him, Kenneth. He's a bit of a grind, but he's definitely achievable. I still think Romantu is the hardest of the missions. Arbiter is a grind, Marius is a grind, Romantu comes down to luck, I think, more than anything. Savant, yo, buddy. Nice to see ya. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm so reliant on Marius for like very fast clears for dungeon content that it would just feel weird losing all of that ignore defense. Kenneth, yes, once you unlock Arbiter, once you've finished Arbiter, Romantu and Marius unlocks at the same time. So I think I got... Did I get Marius before Romantu? I might have done. But they both unlock at the same time. Yeah, gear presets, I've got them, but... I just wish there was a way of changing the relic without it costing a crap ton of resources. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got Marius first. Maybe. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Like a really long time, actually. But Marius has had quite a little interesting journey as far as champions go, in and out of the meta. Yeah, Overlord, you gotta love it. The people that just leave one-man defense. I will put mine back to one man this evening. In fact, I can do it now. Don't need these guys in there. Damn, that's one thing I didn't do was spend loads of gems to get it done. I refused. Stop. He's probably the biggest problem. No stuns. Please don't put revive out. That would be annoying. Good. Six-star Predator is horrible. Like, actually horrible. I got to use him a lot more this season for live. Yeah, James, I would say that's probably about right. It's very hit or miss. It's a long way to go, Mohammed. But just grind it out. You'll get there. Absolutely, Tiki. All right, buddy. I feel like there's been a lot of consequences for actions lately. It's been one of those months. They take a long time, Kenneth. Like a bloody long time. I also didn't do much arena when I first started playing Raid, so I was well into the end game before I finished my Great Hall. Well into the end game. Whereas now on my free-to-play account, I farm the absolute crap out of Classic Arena all the time. Finishing Great Hall? Never. I might not use those just yet. Chips, sausage, and gravy. Yeah, you know what? I'd go for a bit of that. James Kane, the great thing about Arbiter is you really don't need much on her except for speed. If she is your speed lead for Arena, I would recommend doing the following. Just go to your filter, priority stats, speed to highest, get rid of your set filters, and probably boots. And then just pick the absolute fastest that you've got. That's how I would recommend building Arbiter. Just I wouldn't worry about sets. I wouldn't worry about anything. just the fastest gear you can get on her. If you can make speed sets and stuff like that, then even better. But I would pretty much do this so that all of your straight up fastest gear, that's probably the best way to play it. Once you go late game, then you can sort of focus on accuracy and survivability. But if you're just using her as a speed lead, the only thing that matters is speed. Just try not to get caught in the trap of blowing all of your glyphs on her, because it's very easy to start gambling away your glyphs for gear that you might end up just changing later anyway. 2 speed, 2 impulse is good. Tiki, you got Titus. Nice. Yeah, I think it would be. I think 2 speed, 5 proc. I think that is the fastest combo. Unless Impulse brings the same. Yeah, 2 Impulse. 5 protection, that actually makes the most sense. Yep. Impulse I would like a lot more of. In the video that's coming out, I do actually have quite a, not quite a rant, but quite an in-depth chat about Impulse, which I think might come out Tuesday. If Hagaba goes out tomorrow, Impulse, Gear Cleanse will come out Tuesday. Nice, Tiki. Right, we've done everything. Sorry, guys, I haven't left you with much content to do today. Been kind of playing catch-up with Raid lately. I keep getting a lot of flat stat Impulse. And we're back at accessory cap as well, which is just probably my least favorite place to be. Totally right. Totally right, Tiki. What I have got, though, is fake frazzles. That is the way. Yeah, only 15 minutes till reset. No, they're like crisps or chips if you're American. And they're like little... They're so good. They just taste like bacon. But they're seriously good. Yeah, Tiki, I probably will delete all the Stone Cleaver. But I quite like Rebirth on certain champions. Yeah, bacon and E numbers. That's exactly what's in it. Yeah, basically. And silicon dioxide, apparently. Whatever that means. Yeah, stove cleaner. Oh, I fucked that up so much in the video. Yeah, probably. Who do I run Rebirth on? Well, I really actually liked... I think I had a Rebirth set for Mavara, which was really, really cool. Just like any Reviver, honestly, I think Rebirth's pretty underrated. Maybe not quite so much for the 9 set. But, where is it? The 6-piece is really good. The 6-piece just kind of gets you protected so that you can actually get to your revive, which I really, really like. Yeah, James, there's certain things that I just say sometimes in Raid and then they just stick in my head and that's just what they're forever known as. Yeah, I think I've got Noldua. Wherever she's gone. In the vault. That sounds about right. Yeah, Noldua is the only champ that I run in 9-piece, but I don't have the banner on her at the moment. That's the problem. That is the problem. It's the once per round. If they changed that, I think it'd be an amazing, amazing set. Well, yeah, that... we don't get a lot of it, so you just kind of got to take what you can. Mohammed, I prefer to farm one at a time. Because that way I can kind of control how many resources I'm putting into it. You could argue it's a little bit of a waste from a champion leveling perspective. But considering it probably costs like, what, 600 gems to bring a champion to full masteries, I'd rather just be in and out as quick as possible rather than trying to do 4 at the same time. Yeah, one at a time with Thor. Overlord, I have not, but I imagine it's pretty damn awesome. Sometimes I might do 2 at a time. So we've just got Hagaba in here, because I've got quite a few champs that need masteries. Probably way too many champs that need masteries. Yeah, that's true. If you're running 2, you don't lose any scrolls. Maybe there probably isn't a right and a wrong way to do it. It's kind of going to hinge on how many resources you've got. No, we'll wait 5 minutes and then pull. No, not if you've got 2 champs that need it in the mix. So is that all the faction wars done? Yeah, I've got left myself with nothing to do. Which probably means delete Stone Cleaver accessories. Yay. I will just never use them. But you watch, I'll delete them all, they'll buff the frickin' set. And then I'll end up with my head on my desk again, like when I pulled the fusion early. Also, that's like... I'm probably in the way, aren't I? Of course I am. That's like legitimately a really good bit of gear. Like, you technically couldn't get a better ring than that. Yeah, I would be, wouldn't I? Taking one for the whole damn team. But hold on. feel like I'm like one upgrade away from clicking everything wrong. Come on, Dan. Pull yourself together, mate. Gear enhancement. Third time lucky. No, actually, we've already done it. But I am eyeing up that champion training because who doesn't want another epic relic from legendary materials? 550 points. Can I be asked? Yes. Yes, I can. Yeah, I think it's worth 500 points. I just wish everything I needed to level up wasn't Force Affinity, because it's always, without fail, the one I've got the least of. 3, 4, 5. I'll go 6. And I'll only put... no, I'll put 4 into them. Why not? If I could guarantee any champ in my next shard, who would it be? I'm torn, right? So it... oh. Something in here, something that I've got a 6-star for. So if it was a legendary, Senna, or maybe Solinar. If it was a mythical, Galathir, Sabriel, or Theodosia, probably. Yeah, Donnie is epic. Donnie is just too awesome. Yeah, Pythian for Predator Empowering, that would be nice. I wouldn't say no to that. Wouldn't say no to that at all. Right, how far did we get? We got 11,870, so let's take one of these guys up. So that, what, that make it 11,970? Is it 100 points for a 5-star? Yep, so just 30 points to go. Yeah, Sigfrind is definitely one of the coolest looking champs in Raid. Like, he's freaking cool looking. Okay, we got champ training done. That wasn't bad for 500 points. Can we do a craft? Not quite. But there will always be more. I love this 10 energy pots as a reward there. That's a massive chunk of energy. They're large and nice. One thing I would recommend, James, I know it's a lot easier said than done, but they do run those guaranteed events, and it is worth keeping 40 ancient shards. They always cost 40. It's never any different. I would say it's well worth keeping 40 for when they run them again. The last time they ran them was about 4 or 5 weeks ago. So within 7 weeks, they would be doing another. Yeah, it's not nearly enough, but they definitely run it. What would be really nice is if they run one that you could choose. I really don't want to level up Valorant. He kind of doesn't do it for me. Okay. 5 minutes till reset. Yeah, good for heal reduction. But they've got to stop making heal reduction champs magic affinity. Because you really need to be able to do it force affinity for Grim Forest boss. So I would use a token on Morrigan. I missed her fusion. I don't know why I missed her fusion, but I do regret it a little bit. And Maria. That's going to be the first one I do. I need to get Maria. Because I am so sick of being extra turn murked by her in live arena. Also, if I pulled Maria, maybe I'd finally understand what she's all about and why I keep dying. Go for that one. No, no, no. Marius is disgusting. He is truly, truly disgusting. Right, saving 5 for the reset. Got 97 energy. We've got an energy refill in the quests. Oh man, don't knock Gembo. Gembo was my arena nuker for years. Like years. He's actually really strong. Damn. Gembo's too good for food. No, he's absolutely awesome. The buff steal on the A1 is so cool. Gembo's very good with Arbiter. Because I think it's if Gembo's got increased attack, he can steal buffs. I'm going to pull this now because I'm going to get distracted otherwise and forget. There's my 4th rare that I cannot fuse into an epic because I'm a dickhead. What a fail. What an unnecessary fail. Yeah, Godseeker for Sand Devil is kind of it. One thing I really wish that Raid would do is just introduce more ways of doing Sand Devil. Because right now you are kind of locked to a Siphi team or a Godseeker team. Or Empress, that's true. You can solo it with Empress. Beefy build requirement, but definitely doable. Right. I am now looking back at this Grim Forest map. So I don't fuck this up as well. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there's actually only one way I can go. And it's there. I need to go along to the right. That's the quickest way. I've already maxed out the Faction Guardians with rares for that lot. But yeah, poor show from me. I should have just not. Let's go for that. Oh, I hate being behind on Doom Tower, especially with the coalition quest going on at the moment. In fact, for Doom Tower rotations, whenever it's not Dark Fae, I actually farm the normal bosses, not the hard bosses, because you'll net yourself like hundreds and hundreds of millions of silver. But because of this coalition event, they've got me farming hard, which is kind of messing with my flow a little bit. Right, so just checking back on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We're going across, ignoring the chest. I think my maths means I need 32 keys to get this done, and obviously we've only got 30, so that's inevitably shit. But it'll be alright. Okay. God, I love Arix. And I hate that fucker there, whatever he's called. Always forget his name, but I hate him. Jingwon, yeah. Dickhead. Don't need resistance. Let's go attack speed. So I think I've got to ignore Crixia. Go up to this guy. Oh man, ignoring all those chests is sad. Yeah, let's just nuke it. Let's not worry about tactics. A counterattack from him, so let's just make him go away. Good. Yeah, he's brilliant for CC. I only hate him when I'm on the receiving end of him. If I had him, I would probably use him all the time. So it's up, right. Right, that's the other crown. So I need to find where the other crown is. But looking at that map is just chaos. Ah, I found it. It's on a completely different fucking path. Of course it is. But I can get there. Okay, I think we might... we might be able to do it, but we might have to do the boss with one of the ads up, which I really don't want to do. Like, I really don't want to do. Oh, what's his name? The firehead dude. Mishinaki, right, he's built. No worries, buddy. Thank you for joining. Enjoy the rest of your night. We are back streaming now, so no more, like, stupid month delays. You down, you need to go sleep. That's good. Perfect. I should have saved that cooldown. I knew that would bite me. Ooh. Ooh. Garrow, you nasty. Awesome. Why are you not 6-star legendary? You too, that would have been brilliant for 6-star legendary. But of course, the actual bit of gear that's worth it is flat stats with no speed. No speed. Okay, so that's 2. So, according to that map, there. I think it's there. So we need to come back over here. Don't be a mimic. Good. And then it's up and around for our base, which is the... Is that right? Yeah, up and around. There should be one. Yeah, there it is. So let's go there. Second, you're like an actual freaking hero for finding that map, by the way. Yeah, no speed, no win. Sadly, when it comes to Mercurial, that is just how it has to be. Because you can bet your ass whoever you go up against in live arena will have bits of gear with speed on it. Okay, let's try and take out the Uugo. That's good. Just don't want to get in a revive lock. Sun Wukong can just take that away. That's good. I love Sun Wukong as well. Way too many people do not love that champion enough. Okay, where to next? Ah, good man. I think more people should use him. He's totally good enough. And I'll tell you what, he might actually be my fucking Phrygius. Sorry. He might actually be one of my favorite, just actually favorite Hydra champions in the game. Oh, I did not want to waste my time fucking with this dude. I mean, we don't have to get 4 stars, do we? We only have to get 1 star in order to move past him. Yeah, Hex on Wukong is really good for Hydra. I had mine in Hex. Then I moved over to Merciless, but Hex was good. Right, we need shields and heals. That's sorted. We haven't actually got enough burst damage in the right affinity to get this down, so we'll do that, and we'll just aim for 4 million. I can always come back to it later. I just want to get past him. Get the leech. Good. Switch forms. So we need 4 million damage. Revive on death. Shield. And then big nuke from Garrel. Not that big. Come on. Oh, that was pitiful. That was fucking terrible. Now we're going to die as well. I don't really want to spend my rerolls on this boss. Yeah, we're going to die. What is this lack of damage? Oh, this has not gone well at all, has it? Let's revive. Let's do burn. They're going to die anyway. We just need 4 million damage. Come on. And he's going to dodge everything now. And he's straight back. Yeah, this is not going to work. We need 1 million damage. And we're not going to get it. Because we're just going to get perma-looped. But I can't risk the reroll. Yeah, I despise this goblin as well. Especially with this team setup. Ouch. Major league ouch. Yeah, okay, we got the 1 key. That's fine. We got 1 key down. So we can move on. Good. Let's come back to that another day. So we need to kill Arbase. That's the 3 crowns. Then we'll kill the chick. The vampire chick. Hopefully without too much re-rolling. Okay, this should be good. Because we got the donkey. We'll go Phoenix because Phoenix. And we'll go Deacon for the decreased defense, so we could actually swap that for a little bit of... Well, we don't need wave clear. Let's go, not Thor, we'll go with Vlad. That did nothing. Oh, it's because of us, the little fat lady there. Good. Very good. Put the veil out, that might help a little bit. Then let's just go big Yannicka smack, big double Phoenix smack. There we go. Good. Did we get any good gear? Flat with speed. We finally get speed, but it's fucking flat stats. That's okay. No speed. Shit boots. The gear has not been kind for like 3 rotations now. I haven't rebuilt a Mercurial champion in months. So attack speed or defense speed? We'll go defense speed. Okay, boss unlocked. We've got to take out the vampire chick. So what do we need? We need block buffs and heal reduction. Heal reduction and heal reduction there. Block buffs with Phoenix. Max HP doesn't work against her, so I think that's actually a pretty good lineup. Yeah, me neither, Tiki. Although I've been... Actually, I would say most of my good Mercurial gear has actually dropped in damage dealing stats. Where I lack is like high resistance, high accuracy kind of stuff. Who else should we bring? Guess we could go classic debuff. And... yeah, let's try that. Might need to restart this one. I can't remember if this is the one that cleanses as she gets her first heal. Can't quite remember. We've got heal reduction. Max HP won't work. So we'll just hit her a little bit. And try the block debuffs. Block buffs. Okay, that's fine. We can carry on. One of the bosses you need to let him cleanse first. Maybe it's Therese. Okay. I can't remember. Even though I did the video about her recently, I've kind of already forgotten. So we'll go for more block debuffs. 3 turns, that's good. That should do us fine, so we can just deacon her away. I mean, yeah, just get a Theodosia. I'm just working on that. Damn, I would love that champion. Defense weaken, so big Yannicka smack. Phoenix for Phoenix stuff. The war crimes. 592k. Okay, we're good. Very nice. Do we get any gear? No speed. Oh, that's all right. But 5-star. 6-star, that's good. That's a really good bit of gear. Watch it roll. Everything I don't need it to roll. Oh yeah, Skinwalker Faction Wars without Marius is kind of a little bit shit. So we've only got that one last boss to do. So that's Therese, I think. Now, what does he do? He's the block buffs. Because he puts counter attack. And he gets turn meter if you hit him when not under burn. Let's see. We've got 8 tokens. Is there a redraw altar that we could grab as well? The only thing, this map is so awesome, by the way, Second. Once again, you're a legend. But the only thing it doesn't have is a search. Because my little Sunday night retarded eyes are not doing it. Hero altar, curio altar. What the fuck does a redraw altar look like? It has a filter? So it does. Thank you, sir. Let's just type in alt. Refresh altar. That's why I couldn't find it. So refresh. It looks like it's to the side of where our base was. Brown. Or is it the one down the bottom? Right, so that's one of them. So it's up here. Oh, it's back. That's why it's there. That's the redraw altar. It's there. Or at least it wants to be. So we've got 8. 1, 2, 3. Ambush. Fuck you. Okay. Oh, yay. We get to open 2, not 1, but 2 mythical relic opportunities tonight. Oh, and I reckon I'm going to get absolutely rinsed. I'm almost excited to be disappointed. Okay, this one, and hopefully a straight shot. Let's just do those 2. Save the cooldown in case, and we won't need it, but let's just save it just in case. Wow, there's the fucking mosquitoes I said would be in. Great. Yes, there's the altar. Good. Okay. Right, so we've got as many redraws as possible. There isn't a curio one within reach, so we are taking the boss without that. Now, we do get Marius for Leshen, which is really, really good. We get Speed Lead. And Johnny, do we have a Reviver? We do have a Reviver. So actually, we should be in pretty good shape using... probably something like this. That should be fine for the boss. So I don't think we need to re-roll for the boss. So in theory, we can... we've got 4 redraws for this guy. We bring Oella instead of Siffy. We might be able to do it without redraws. Okay, there's the smack. Oh no, we got no block buffs. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Let's open with the A1, then Oella gets a turn. Or not. Okay. Try it again. Just hopefully not get block actives on everyone. Okay, we seem to get block actives either way. So it's A1 time for these guys. We just need Wukong to not be locked out. Yeah, especially if we're going to weak hit with Phoenix. Kind of need a good RNG start. So I really can't be bothered to take this guy on with the main boss. So if he gets a turn anyway, we might as well do that. Okay, only 1 block. That's good. Let's go increase resistance. Oella doesn't cleanse, no. She can extend buffs and put up increased resistance, but she doesn't actually cleanse. The one downside of her kit. Okay, so we can extend all the shields and stuff. It's just because we've got 2 spirit affinity, this is going to be a little bit minge, I think. Oh, and he heals as well. We haven't got heal reduction. He's definitely the worst of the 4 bosses. Oh yeah, this is fucking shit. Like, we need to heal reduction. We're going to need to redraw that, which is super annoying. I don't want to do it, but hey ho. Okay, we've got heal reduction. Not great on the Nuka options. Block buffs, we've got that. So we've got block buffs and heal reduction now. It's just going to be a lot slower because we don't have Marius. So we need to bring in as much force, sorry, not force, magic as possible. We'll go Deliana. Yeah, we're going to be sucky for damage. We'll go for the resistance aura. We're going to be a bit slower, but maybe that will help with the first couple of hits. So we'll just extend. And Venomage is locked out. That's annoying. Okay. Get the block buffs. Okay, that should be all right. He's going to get a lot of turn meter, though. This is the one problem with this boss. If you're not under burn, then every hit you do just tanks his turn meter up. And then he outruns all of the buffs you put, the debuffs you put on him. It's not easy. So now we've got no block buff. And no skill reset. And no strip. Got no buff strip. So once he gets that counter attack, we're just going to take a shit ton of damage. There's the counter attack. Ouch. Incoming. Okay, damage isn't too bad. We need that heal reduction. Not very nice. Not very nice. Okay, we'll just let him smack us around a little bit, and then we will get him to do his next turn. Then we should be ready with our buffs again. Block buffs. Heal reduction. What a crappy boss. It's going to take ages. Now we're not going to have block buffs again. Oh, don't you just hate it? I'm going auto. Can't be bothered. Oh, I'm not, Euler. This is like standard Sunday night, isn't it? I'm just moaning because I'm tired. I just want to do the boss without this asshole to contend with. If it was any other boss, I'd leave him up. But not this guy. We could do with not dying as well, would be really handy. Yeah, I'll just pull a Theo. I'll do that in a minute. Wouldn't it be funny if after all this, I decide to rip the Remnant and we actually get Theo? He says, talking himself into pulling the Remnant. Now the boss is going to heal. Fuck. Yes, he is going to fucking heal. Absolute arsehole. Maybe next turn. No, we're good. Can you imagine that? I would do a little on-stream scream, I think. Don't take a turn before Venomage, fucker. Okay, we nearly got him down though. Oh yeah, heal from the burns. That's true. I'm just worried we're going to get one. Because we're a little bit unprotected now. No, we got the resistance, so we're all right. This counterattack is just balls, though. Yeah, I considered the Remnant, and I probably will pull it because I have, like, no willpower. Okay, that's the end of the opportunity to be burned. That's good. Let's just do smacking. Yeah, sometimes with Grim Forest, you can get really good... you get a good draw, you get everything you absolutely need. And then other rotations, you spend days going through this crap. Because you just don't quite have the right team for the job. Like, a debuff extend would be great right now. And having Marius back. But it's okay. Just need to line it up better with Thor. Like now. That did nothing. Let's try not to get burned. Oh, the counterattack is pissing me off. Fucking hell. Oh, yeah. It'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Resisted the block buffs. Why are you like this? And he's going to put fucking counterattack straight back up. Watch. Yep. Oh, man, you absolutely suck. Come on. I don't know why Thor's hitting like a wet noodle. Usually he just absolutely destroys everything, but today is not that day. Yeah, there's no... he has got increased attack on him. But yeah, he's really not hitting very hard, is he? You watch. After all this, hopefully this will be the end. No Soul Reap? Oh, get fucked. Alright, at least Soul Reap's gonna now do something, maybe. What is going on? 8 minutes to take a boss down is just not how we do. Alright, Steve, welcome. Right. Frickin' die. Block buffs, good. Finally. Good. Jesus Christ. No speed. No good. No speed. Flat attack. It's going so well. So we won't be upgrading any PvP champions this rotation. Unless Leshen wants to be a good little tree and drop some good shit. Probably take him over Cardial, so we got Revive. We'll go Wukong. And Donnie for the refresh. So our base is going to get entangled and he's going to die. Or she. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, I usually do roll and rework Mercurial, but it's got to the point where I've kind of run out of Chaosaur or whatever they're called. Okay, he's entangled. That's fine. We'll boost, and then on the next turn we will do the other thing. So our bays can die. That'll be good. Nah, I got no burn on this team. That's okay. We've got Marius. The weak hits are a little bit of a bastard, but it will be fine. Lesion's really not hard. It can just be a little bit annoying if the stuff doesn't really line up, but we're looking good. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Don't think we'll get our bays out before they die, but that's fine. Actually going to go speed, refresh on the next turn. Yeah, that works. That works. So we should get 2 Marius A2s. So we'll do a bit of that. We'll revive. Bit of that. Marius, one of those. Cool. We are very nearly there. Oh, actually, I do have HP burn in our bays. Didn't think of that. Oh, you entangle Marius. Why are you like this? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Yeah, we got a burn there. So that's fine. That's the end of the boss. Good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Mythical weapon, no speed. Mythical shield, no speed. We get speed and accuracy there. That could be really good. Got high hopes for that. Flat stat with speed. Another no speed. That looks good as well. That's really good. So we've got 2 good weapons. Bannerlords with speed. Sacred Order ring. Skinwalkers. Flat HP. That could be alright. Alright, Cat Daddy. Objective Observer. I proper rate Pythian. I think he's really, really good. I know a lot of people will get him just to empower Predator, but I think he's a really good support. Oh, let's get those. We'll go for that with the speed. So we're not quite at the level where we can pull one of the chests, but what we do have now is 2 mythical relic summons. So this will be fun. So place your bets, chat, because we all know how this goes. I'm doing it. Okay, Grim Forest 1, go. I mean, it could be worse, but it could be a lot better. Meh. Meh. It's alright, but I think I've already got like 3 of them. And now the live arena one. Mate, second Death Dealer would be good. What I'd really like is the Volcardiac Heart. If I could choose what comes out next, it would be a heart. Nope. Oh, it's the fucking harp. I said it would be the harp earlier. Ugh. Wanker. That was worth it. That was awesome. So glad we burned all of our shit in live arena. Oh, rubbish. We can't even buy anything in Altar of Souls to make us feel better. Oh, well, that kind of sucked. Like, quite a lot. Yeah, I want to be getting Theo next. I mean, there are 2 remnants in there. But we probably shouldn't do that. Because even if I got a mythical, I'm still not winning the champ chase. There is a reason, Tiki. There is a reason. I don't think it's worth it because it's not going to get me the final reward there. Plus, you know it's going to be 2 epics anyway. It doesn't put me anywhere close to being position 1 for Hagaba Soul, so it just isn't. It isn't a viable gamble tonight, especially being low on shards. I'm going to actually be good and resist. Yeah, it's just not, it's not enough at the moment. If I was really close to the Hagaba position number 1, I'd be pulling those and probably all of my sacreds. But alas, I'm with you second. I think it's probably for once I'm going to do the not stupid thing. Just this one time. But that was pretty much miserable on the relic front. Not gonna lie. But what can you do? What we should probably do is give away live arena wins. To anyone that's climbing. Technically, we'll have 10 to give away. So we will give away live arena wins unless we find someone we don't like, in which case we'll fight them. Like, this guy deserves a win because he's 5 points away. So I'm going to make him feel like he's got to work for it. And then he can have the win anyway. Fucking Solinar. Do that. Nah, look, he's one win away from completing the season. It's what would be better, rather than fighting him, I want him to feel as miserable as I just did when he pulls his mythical fragments and gets fuck all. Solinar and Tection. Oh, Bella was great. Definitely in my top 3 rares, I think. He's so good. Bellower stun set with Nature's Bounty. Is that the mastery? Congratulations, Nefertiri. I'm gonna ban your Solinar out of pure envy. Congratulations! Go and pull a legendary like I did. It will make you well sad. Go epics. Theodosia, nice. Where are you? There you are. Very nice. Talena, hands off. She is mine. What will make me really happy is if we accidentally win one of these. Because, like, let's face it, if you get hit with Phoenix, you're cooked. Congratulations, Kinetic Orochi. Ah, Phoenix, not, Deacon's not even geared. Yeah, this guy needs a win. So let's scare him a little bit with Tection. Let's make him think that he's going to get a bad day. Armiger. Yeah, Armiger. It's not letting me. That's weird. That's really weird. Maybe he's in my reserve vault. Yeah, it's not letting me pick him, which is weird. Master Vault. Oh, there he is. There's Arminger, and also that guy as well. Not sure why the filter wouldn't let him have it, but... Ah, what a pussy. I wouldn't have banned the Tecteon. I'll tell you what we'll do for the next one. If anyone needs wins, we'll queue at 1:58, which is in like 20 seconds from now. So if I queue like dead on the second, if anyone wants to do the same in, well, I know the stream delay, but it'd be like 5 seconds. I'll queue right on the minute. Two, one, queue. Yeah, I pulled Vestel and Talena in one shard pool session, which was crazy lucky. Like, crazy, crazy lucky. Ah, is this a bot? It is. There's no point in letting the bot have it. Yeah, it was a nuts shard pool session. I'm so glad I got it on camera as well. How can I tell it's a bot? Well, I just lost a couple in a row, and also by the way they're picking, like no one would pick this team, and also they're picking very quickly. So you can just kind of tell when it's a bot, and they'll usually ban the Fabian. They usually ban spot number 1 if it's a viable arena like aura. I mean, sometimes they ban other things, but more often than not, they ban whoever's in the lead spot. Yeah, that's a seriously leaked bot. Quite literally. Yeah, welcome to the live arena grind when you do. It's absolutely horrible. Out of season matchmaking is not fun. Like, it's really not fun. I get matched with players that just kill me. Oh, congratulations, second. Is that the main you got done or the ult? Again, for anyone that wants to queue, it's 2 o'clock now at 2:01. Which is in like 35 seconds. I will queue just on the off chance we get matched. You get an easy win. Damn, you got there quick on both accounts, man. Okay, on the second. And chat, I get to tell you a fun story about me being a complete and utter dickhead yet again. This guy doesn't need the win, so we'll fight him. So, if you are in England or anywhere where it's hot and you're a peasant like me, well, you don't need to let me win, bro. And you don't have air conditioning. Obviously, anything we can do to keep cool is going to be an absolute win. So I thought, because I've got like a big thermo flask, I realized that if you put something cold in a thermo flask, then it stays cold for absolutely ages. So before stream, I filled it up with ice and some juice. But the other day when it was really, really hot, I thought, oh, I've got a great idea. I'll put some juice in it and I'll just put it in the fridge. And then in like 6 hours, I can go back and it'll be really, really cold. So fucking wrong, because it's a thermo flask. So I put like room temperature water into the fucking flask, went back after 6 hours. I was so excited. I was like, it's going to be freezing cold. It's been in the fridge. It's going to be amazing. But because it's a thermo flask, it was exactly the same temperature as when I fucking put it in. So I wasted a whole half a day, a whole freaking half a day waiting for my ice cold fucking drink. And it was room temperature, pissy warm at the end of it. So yeah. Don't do what I did, because that was fucking stupid. I can't even believe I did that. Like, the science just didn't science for a second. Yeah. Rubbish. But for the life hack side of things, if you've got one of these, fill it up with ice, put some water in it, and it will be the same temperature in the morning. Okay, let's just scare this guy a little bit, because he very much needs the win. We won't pull Tection in, because that's kind of mean, because he might actually solo them. Let's just do that, and then pull Rares. Season 12. I don't know how... I think, what is this, my 4th season now that I've done it? Second, you should know, because you're the guy that dragged me into this madness. I was quite happy doing PvE, building Hydra teams. And then you whooped my ass in Arena like 100 times in a row. And here we are. Here we are. Get feared, dickhead. That is true. I did get a Death Dealer on my first try. That was insane. Like, legitimately insane. I might have over-egged the 100 times, but literally every time we fight, he beats me. And he's free to play, which is just hideous. The only time I beat him is when we do Turtles versus Turtles, and then it's kind of anyone's game. There's no rhyme or reason or logic. Yeah, I might have the power creep now sometimes. What scores he got? He got 13-10. This guy needs to win. I reckon it depends on the lineup. I think if I get to pick first, I've probably got a chance. It just sort of depends. Do you know, you say about the noise nerf, which definitely a thing, but I couldn't help but notice when I pushed Live Arena tonight and I had to go from about 1100 to the end, every other team had a freaking nice. And another one I kept seeing was Maria and Neve, or Niam, Neve. Like, inundated with those champions today. But yeah, I feel like it's a bug with Nyes. It doesn't seem right. Also, where's like the patch notes? Solinar shouldn't be doing anything. I frickin' hate Solinar. Well, that's the first time I've ever seen Maria not take an extra turn. Congratulations. What was your name? Fields. You're literally one win away from a legendary relic. Fixes? What? Do you know, if there's one regret I have from my time off, because it really bugged me not being able to release videos, but what I wish I'd done is watch other content creators, because I never watch content creators. And I feel like it would have been a good time to catch up. Now, chat, are we thinking this guy is a bot? It's hard to tell. I don't really want to push him back, because then he would need more wins. But I don't want to give a win to a bot. Let's see how they pick. That's usually the question. I mean, if that's a bot, it's got money. Very true, James Kane. I didn't think of that. All right. I wish they didn't have Tection. That makes things a little bit of a challenge. But we have Garrel. We need a proper speed boost, so let's do that. If I was them, I would ban the Garrel. Because I'm going to ban... Yeah, I'm not going to ban the Tection, because I think if they don't ban Garrel, I can beat them. They don't ban the Garrel. Strange. Second, I felt like last season for me was easier. Like, we did a couple of those streams where we went on, like, was it a 34 win streak or a 24 win streak or something? I feel like this season hasn't been quite the same. Yeah, the win rate, and it was so good until the last moment as well. Right, so we need to do a bit of that, because we can punch through Poison Cloud, Death Dealer. I have not been paying attention. That is bad form from me. Early switch for Nyes. Very weird. Resisted? And you got petrified. That is kind of embarrassing. $77 to $82. Fair enough. Ah, Litchi. Yeah, I had a good time that day. I fully prepared to have a really bad day of pulls. And sometimes it just kind of works out. Right, we need to do something about the Nyes. Like, definitely something about the Nyes, because we've got nothing. All we can do is rely on a fear, I guess. and hope. But of course, it won't work. No, naturally. Okay, those guys are just having a moment. Okay, bye-bye, nice. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I ended up at 81. Ah, pretty good, man. 85. 85 on the ult. That's crazy. Okay, we've got 2 more wins to give away. Yeah, sometimes the matchmaking can be good. That stream where we did all of the win streak, that was pure luck. Pure luck. This guy needs the points. So let's go... Let's go weird legendaries. Let's go for an all-dwarf team or something. Yeah, Marius is... Your Marius especially is not right, man. It's not right. Like, your Marius is the equivalent of my Phoenix. He's just like a 4-legged war crime. Do I even have dwarves built? He's built, and we won't use Hilvi because she's too kind of cracked out. No, there's definitely a comparison, man. Not in arena, there isn't. But my Phoenix can outdamage Marius, at least on a single target. Ban the lead. Wait, we fought this guy before because I laughed at his name. His name is Eating Beeve, isn't it? Eaton Beeve. Yeah, we fought him last stream before I went away. I remember laughing at his name. Congratulations, Eaton Beeve. Yay. One step closer. And now I know for future reference, your Marius has a Stormcaller. Yeah, exactly. This is where we find out what all of these people are about. So, guys, 30 seconds. If anyone wants a free win and they want to queue at the same time, I'm going to queue at 16 minutes past, right on the dot. Which is like 15 seconds from now. Three, two, one, go. Okay, he definitely needs the win. Let's use ungeared mythical. And weird legendaries. Like that. And a rare for good luck. Let's do that. He's probably cottoned on to it by now. Okay, happy trails. Bet he goes for the mythical. No, no. Congratulations, Saint. I'm assuming 1968 in reverse. Nice. Nice. Score. All right, buddy. It was a beast team, wasn't it? Did you see that? It was like the best thing ever. My best team. All right, so we've given away 10 whole wins, except for the bots. Get to do one last little bit of gambling. Four, five. Okay, mythic. What are they called? Legendary mats. That's good. Can't really do anything with them yet. That's fine. Sorry, guys. I'm just chilling for a minute before we do anything else. I'm probably not going to stream for that much longer. It's quite late. Yeah, was it 20 past 2? So if anyone's got any questions, hit that shit. And aside for that, we are back to like normal schedule now. I might not be streaming Thursday evenings because it's just too hot in the evening. But we'll definitely stick to the Sunday streams moving forward. Can't really see any reason not to. And if anyone's got any like long form video suggestions or things they want to hear, like let me know. It's because there is a gear cleansing one coming out. There's also going to be a live arena one. I'm just waiting for the season to end and then I can record it. Yeah, of course I could, Kenneth. Are you in my Discord? We can have a look. That's no problem at all. Yeah, you'll find the link on my YouTube channel. It should be in the About section, I think it is. There's definitely a link in there. It's probably under the new player promo link thing. Cool. Yeah, jump in there. I'll open up Discord. Hey. And there should be a little, yeah, there's a little post your roster section. Just chuck it in there and we can have a look. What I will do is just run some Ice Golem whilst we wait. Because Ice Golem is the best dungeon. Like, it just is. Right, let's have a look. Oh, you've got this. I can't remember. Is it Aria or no? That's something. Can't remember what it's called. That's good. Early arena team. I would probably be looking at Talena as your lead. Sidax, that's it. Yeah, I would probably be pulling Sidax into the mix. You are 1, 2... I mean, because you've got Pelops leveled at level 60, he's actually very good for early arena because of his passive. You've also got Duchess. I used Duchess a lot in arena early on. I'd probably go Talena, Pelops, Duchess, possibly that Sidax champ. Who else we got? Yeah, that would probably be my pick. Let me just quickly check what the Sidax champ does. Oh, let's finish this and then we'll have another look. I'm not in the right faction. I really thought he was... Is he High Elves? You have to help me find that champion. I'm not sure. Dark Elves. Dark, thank you. Sidax. Yeah, Pain Link is good. Oh, he's awesome. Yeah, I'd be using him, I think. Yeah, that would be my pick. So let's pull this up again. I'd probably run Talena as your lead. Because she's got lockout and increased speed, like turn meter boost. I'd run Pelops and Sidax together. And the only problem is this is going to be very spirit heavy. That might be the one downside, because that's 4 spirit champions. But it's still very good. I guess it sort of also depends how early game are we speaking. Because affinity is probably not that much of a problem, but when it comes to the early game, a lot of people have magic affinity. Because a lot of people will have the new login, that Valorin dude. Quite a lot of login champions and damage dealers are magic affinity. Silver 4 and gold 1. I mean, looking at this roster, I would actually say it probably is a good idea to invest in the new login champion. I think he would be good for you. And if you got him up to that level, then technically you'd have 5 decent champs for an arena team. Do you have... Looking for anything with like an AoE A1, because you do have the Fat Man. He's good for ally attack, but definitely better if you've got a couple of AoE A1 champs in there, like Skullcrown, Sinacia, champions like that. But yeah, I think if it was my account, I'd be pushing that. I'd be Talena for the lead, or also Duchess for the lead, because I think they're both 19% in all battles. Go Pelops and whatever that dude was called again, Sidax. Build up Valorin, kind of whilst you're at it, if you need a little bit of affinity variety. That's probably where I would be going. And I know you won't hear much about him, and this is not going to be for a PvP thing. But this guy down here, Skaramis, is actually really good and pretty worth investing in. Because of his AoE placed provoke. It's not a hit, it's a placed. So get a bit of HP and accuracy on him. And he would be very good for PvE wave control. And you can use him in Hydra as you move into there as well. But yeah, I'd pick the 4 spirit ones. That would be my pick for PvP. Actually, we've got energy to burn, and we haven't finished the Sand Devil tournament. I think. No, you're welcome, buddy. That's just what I would personally choose. It's a bit of a shame about the spirit affinity thing, but I don't think it will be too much of a detriment. We need 5,250 points, and we have 4,250 or something. 4,252. Fucking hell. What year was Marius in? PvE, good. So we will run these battles out, and then I will end the stream. So again, last call for any questions. If not, then that is fine too. Yeah, definitely. I know in the early game, the kind of desire to get as many champions on your account as possible so you can push as many areas as possible. It's obviously very important early on, but do try and save yourself enough to do fusions if you can. There aren't many guarantees in Raid, but fusions are a guarantee. So if you save as many shards as possible, that will definitely help you get through them. And there are shard events during fusion, so you will pull other champions in the process. But definitely try and get into the habit of always having enough to do a fusion. Most of everything else in Raid is absolute bait. I think 2 more battles and we are at the end. And I will leave you some reggae music to finish with. So I shall start saying goodnight now. Thank you very much for joining. Sorry it's been a few weeks since we've done streams, but we are back now. So yeah, Hagibah video coming either tomorrow or Tuesday. Gear cleansing, whatever day Hagibah doesn't come out. And then, yeah, just other stuff throughout the week as normal. No stream Thursday, but definitely Sunday. That is going to be all. So thank you all for joining. Stay tuned. Please like the stream and all of that good stuff. It super helps out the channel. I know it's cringe, but it's kind of got to be done. And yeah, I will see you all very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your nights, days, wherever you are. Take care.